Hello, boys and girls. Happy Global Play Day. I wanted to share with you a really fun story that I thought would be perfect for Global Play Day because it talks about a game that's been around for a really, really long time. And that game is Rock, Paper, Scissors. I don't know if any of you boys and girls have ever seen this book, but it's one of my favorites because I think the author does a really, really great job of making you really hear what all these characters in this book are saying. So we're going to read this here in a second, but before we do that, I got thinking a little bit about Rock, Paper, Scissors, and I thought this game's been around for a really, really long time. So I did a little research because whenever we have a question, we always want to ask ourselves, what's the answer? We always want to take a little time to do a little digging and find out. So I did a little research and I found this page that talks all about rock, paper, scissors and how long ago people used to play rock, paper, scissors. So many years ago, back in 2016 BC, there was actually some people in China that used to play this game, and they called it, I think it's pronounced shudling, which was translated to mean the hand command, and this was played during the Han Dynasty. So that was pretty interesting. Again, going through here, there's lots of other people that played it as well. They actually had it, it was called mushiken in Japan in the 17th century, which was translated as means frog, slug, snake. So another variation of this game. In the late 19th century, there was another game. They called it Janken, which was created. And this is a hand game using gestures to represent the three conflicting elements, again, of rock, paper, scissors. So you can see how this game has kind of evolved throughout the years. It started as one thing and it kind of got changed a little bit to what it is rock, paper, scissors now. So in the early 20th century, it started to spread beyond Asia. So this all began over in Asia and Japan, and then it started to spread over towards the West. And so in 1924, which was less than 100 years ago, in Britain, it was described in a letter to the Times as a hand game called Zot, which is pretty interesting. In 1927, there was a children's magazine in France who described this game as the old Japanese words for 1, 2, 3, which was he, fu, me, which is kind of interesting. And then in 1932, this continued. They said there was a New York Times article that described the actual rules of rock, paper, scissors. And I'm sure everyone knows the game rock, paper, scissors. Just in case you don't, when you play rock, paper, scissors, you play with another friend and you kind of go like this with your fist. You say 1, 2, you say rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then you either do a rock, you either do paper, or you do scissors. So with those, this is when the actual real rules of this game started, was in 1932. And then in 1933, it actually made it into an encyclopedia. So it became official. And this is when they said that it was a common method of settling disputes between children. And I know sometimes if you're having a hard time deciding who's going to go first, and you say, I don't know, let's do rock, paper, scissors. That's kind of a fun way to do this. So rock, paper, scissors is a game, again, that's been around for so long, hundreds and really thousands of years. So it's been around for a really long time. So this book is by Drew Daywalt. And this is the same author of The Day That the Crayons Quit. I don't know if any of you have read that, but it's another great book. And the pictures are by Adam Rex. And this was actually a New York Times bestseller. So The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. So we're going to get right into it. And I'm curious to know who wins this. Is it rock? Is it paper? Is it scissors? Let's see what happens. So again, here it says The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. And it says 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see here. Long ago, in an ancient and distant realm called the Kingdom of Backyard, there lived a warrior named Rock. Rock was the strongest in all the land, but he was sad because no one could give him a worthy challenge. Rock traveled to the mysterious forest by over the tire swing, where he met a warrior who hung on a rope holding a giant's underwear. "Drop that underwear and battle me, you ridiculous wooden clip man. I will pinch you and make you cry, Rock warrior." Rock versus the clothespin. Rock is victorious. Rock's the big winner. Nobody can beat him. Let's see. He's going to try to find another worthy opponent here. Even though he had won, Rock was still unsatisfied. So he journeyed on to the mystical tower of Grandma's favorite apricot tree. There he was met by an odd and delicious fruit. "You, sir, look like a fuzzy little butt." "What? I challenge you to a duel." "Then let us battle." "Rock versus the apricot." I will beat you, Rock, with my tart and tangy sweetness. Let's see. Rock is victorious. Ugh, I am smushed. And yet, smushing you has brought me no joy, Rock says. Are you not entertained? They were all entertained. But the battle had been too easy, so Rock left the kingdom of Backyard still in search of a worthy foe. Meanwhile, in the empire of Mom's home office on lonely and windswept Desk Mountain, a second great warrior sought the glory of battle, and his name was Paper. Even though he was the smartest warrior in all the land, he was also sad because no one could outwit him. He set out across Desk Mountain to find his match. There, he met a large and square monster. So it sounds like Paper has the same problem as Rock. There's nobody who can beat him. I gobble up the likes of you and spit them out every day, little Paper. Oh, then taste my fury, giant box monster, Paper versus computer printer. No, not a paper jam. Paper is victorious. Having beaten the fiercest fighter of Death's Mountain, Paper climbed down to the pit of office trash bin, where he battled the most terrifying horde of creatures in all the land. The half-eaten bag of trail mix. Oh, I wonder who's going to win. Let's see. Paper versus half-eaten bag of trail mix. Ah! Foul wizard, he's blotted out the sun. Run for your lives, laddies. So once again, Paper wins again. Can no one beat me? And so, with a heavy heart, Paper departed the empire of Mom's home office. At the same time, in the kitchen realm, in the tiny village of Drunk Drawer, there lived a third great warrior. They called her Scissors. And she was the fastest blade in all the land. She, too, was unchallenged. On this day, her first opponent was a strange and sticky circle man. Let us do battle, you tacky and vaguely round monstrosity. I will battle you, and I will leave you beaten and confused with my adhesive and tangling powers. I don't know if everyone can see what that is there, but this is the sticky circle man. Does everyone know what this is? Some tape, right? So let's see what happens with the scissors and the tape. Scissors versus the roll of tape. Scissor is victorious. Scissors forged on across the kitchen realm to the frigid wastes of refrigerator freezer. There she met her most fearsome adversaries yet, dinosaurs made of frozen breaded chicken. Sounds like some chicken nuggets, I think. Yeah, look at these chicken nuggets. I have come from the far reaches of kitchen to do battle you. Oh, bizarre and yummy breaded dinosaurs. Bow before our children-pleasing shapes and flavors, Sword Master. No one can resist our crunchy awesomeness. Scissors versus dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets win? Let's see. No, wait! No, they don't! Scissors is victorious again. And I am so good that not even dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets can beat me. And so Scissors, just like Rock and Paper before her, traveled beyond her own kingdom, seeking out a challenger who was her equal. Then one day, in the great cavern of Two-Car Garage, Rock and Scissors came face to face. I hope you're wearing your battle pants, Rock Warrior. If by battle pants you mean no pants, but I'm willing to fight you, then yes, I'm wearing my battle pants, weird scissory one. Rock versus Scissors! And I don't know if our boys and girls know, but if you're playing rock, paper, scissors, if you have rock and you have scissors, what happens with the rock and the scissors? The rock can break those scissors, right? So let's see who the winner is. An epic and legendary battle ensued, but ultimately, Rock is victorious. You have made me happy by beating me. Oh, I wish I felt your joy, Scissors, for I have yet to become a warrior who can beat me. Hi there. Ooh, who shows up? Looks like Paper. Those are fighting words. Wait, what? Rock versus Paper. Let's see. This is the best day of my life. Thank you for winning, oh great knight of paper. And again, boys and girls, when you think about rock and paper, what happens with the paper? The paper can cover up that rock, right? So in this case, paper wins. Not so fast, paper. Wait, what? Scissors versus paper. And what happens to those scissors and the paper? So you've got scissors and you got paper. Those scissors can cut the paper, right? So scissors win in that case. You beat me! And the three great warriors hugged each other and danced for joy, and they became fast friends. Finally, they had each met their matches. They were so happy, in fact, that they began to battle again. Round and round they went in the most massive and epic three-way battle of all time. And it is said that this joyous struggle still rages on to this very day. That is why children around the world, in backyards, on playgrounds, and yes, even in classrooms, still honor the three great warriors by playing rock, paper, scissors. So this is a pretty fun game. And again, it's amazing that this is a game that's been around for so long. So I hope today on this Global Play Day, I know you have lots of fun activities to look forward to and lots of games that you'll be enjoying. If you have a chance, find an opportunity to play a little rock, paper, scissors with a friend. It's always a fun way. It might even be a fun way for you to start a game. If you're just having a hard time deciding who's going to go first, maybe you can play one game of rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins gets to go first. So boys and girls, again, please enjoy Global Play Day. It's a great opportunity. We want to find lots of opportunities both at school and at home to play some games with some other people and really enjoy that fun competition. And again, always as a reminder, when we're playing games, it's so important to make sure that you're being respectful, right? That you're being really great winners, that you're not bragging about being winners, and of course understand that there may be times that you lose, and that's okay too. Again, this is going to be a great day. Please enjoy, and I hope you all again will find another opportunity just like our pals rock, paper, and scissor to really enjoy some games. All right, happy Global Play Day, everyone.